is one of the greatest rock songs ever written, about falling in love with your best friend's wife. By the late 1960s, he had played with the Yardbirds and Cream, and fans were literally spray painting "Clapton is God" on walls. But privately, Clapton was becoming obsessed with someone else, Pattie Boyd, George Harrison's wife. George and Eric weren't just acquaintances, they were close friends who deeply respected each other musically. Harrison even invited Clapton to play guitar on "While My Guitar Gently Weeps," which was extremely rare for a Beatles recording at the time. The three of them spent a lot of time together: music, parties, dinners, hanging out at each other's houses. But somewhere along the way, Clapton's feelings for Pattie Boyd stopped being a harmless crush and became a full emotional obsession. And eventually, he stopped hiding it. Clapton later admitted that songs like "Bell Bottom Blues" were written directly about Pattie. But one song became bigger than all of them: Layla. The title came from an old Persian love story called Layla and Majnun, about a man driven completely insane because he could never be with the woman he loved. Clapton immediately connected with the story because it mirrored exactly how he felt about Pattie Boyd. Then another piece of the story arrived. Duane Allman from the Allman Brothers Band visited the recording sessions in Miami, and the chemistry between him and Clapton was immediate. Producer Tom Dowd later described it almost like musical telepathy. Duane's slide guitar completely transformed the song and helped create one of the most recognizable guitar performances in rock history. When Layla first came out in 1970 under Derek and the Dominos, it wasn't a massive hit. The album sold modestly, the band quickly fell apart, and Clapton spiraled deeper into heroin addiction and isolation. Clapton eventually admitted to George Harrison that he was in love with Pattie. Somehow their friendship survived, at least publicly, but the emotional tension underneath it all had to be enormous. Years later, Pattie Boyd eventually left George Harrison and married Eric Clapton in 1979. And in one strange love triangle twist, George actually attended their wedding. That alone tells you how unusual this entire story really was. Because underneath the mythology, Layla wasn't just a hit song. It was obsession, friendship, guilt, heartbreak, loneliness, and emotional chaos turned into music.